If you are enjoying Unity of Kona, consider making a monthly donation to our ministry. And if we can help you with any spiritual needs, whether through prayer support, continuing education, or other assistance, please contact us at unityofkona@gmail.com. Thank you.
Test.
Our service will begin in just a few moments. We appreciate our viewers participating in the online discussion taking place on our Facebook page, at facebook.com/Unity of Kona. Feel free to share this link with your friends on your timeline. Thank you.
E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no. Awe mele e ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no. Awe mele e ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no. Awe mele e. Hele hoi e kala o Mauka o Kona. Hele hoi o Makai, mainland, wherever you come from around the world. Welcome. Kakaiaka e koma mai. Good morning and welcome. Unity Church of Kona. What an honor it is to be here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Kailua Kona, Hawaii. And we are so blessed to be here with you today. And as we like to start our service with prayer, we will start with another prayer. The Aomai, the Hawaiian prayer chant, asking the Creator, God, Spirit above, to grant us the wisdom of the stories and these experiences in life that become our stories. So, dear Creator God, you hear us, our words in prayer and our silent thoughts. And each note or melody we sing and play. May our praises today connect with heaven and unite our hearts with the sound of eternity. Great Spirit, may the gifts of our voices and melodies of our instruments move with the work of the Holy Spirit. May we bring light into dark places, restore and hope and vision to all who are oppressed, and well-being and health to all those who suffer. So today, my great Spirit, we give thanks and give you the worship. May it all be a platform for you, Mother, Father, God, to touch our lives afresh and build your church, the church that is our body temple, a temple of your Spirit. And so it is. With that, we'll start our service with the affirmation for the month. Should be coming up on the board here, so if we could do this together. If you'd like to please stand as we get started in our service. For the month of September, the word is order. And together we'll say it. I am one with divine order, and I recognize order in every circumstance. And so it is. And as long as we're standing, let's get our singers on board, and we'll do our opening song, Stand Together by Faith Rivera. We're good. Here we are. Welcome.
Something great is happening, love is taking hold, and it won't let it go of us now. Something here is calling us forward, upward motions, we're drops in one ocean, roll on. Will you rise up with me today? Lift up your voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Live the dream of the highest calling, be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference, let's stand together. Share gifts with the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness, let's stand together now. Oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Every day's a chance you can do something amazing, to feel your passion blazing and shine. Paint with every vision and lands in new directions, explode to new heights in your mind. I will rise up with you today, lift up my voice and boldly say, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Live the dream of the highest calling, be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference, let's stand together. Share your gifts for the world that's waiting for a change that we're all creating. It's a moment for greatness. Let's stand together now. Ooh, oh, One dream, one voice, one heart, one world, one dream, one voice, one heart, one world.
Stand together.
One dream,
Stand.
One voice,
Stand.
One heart,
Stand.
one world.
Stand together.
Live the dream of the highest calling. Be the hope of a new day dawning. We're the ones who can make a difference. Let's stand together. Show your gifts for the world that's waiting for a change we're all creating. It's a moment for our greatness. Let's stand together now.
As we're all standing together, reach over and wave at everybody. Elbow bump, fist bump. Ooh, what a beautiful start on a Sunday morning. And as we'd like to start our service with prayer and meditation, I have a few announcements to move through as we get started this morning. If you're joining us online, please leave a comment in the section there on the Facebook Live presentation so we can formally greet all our guests and visitors, as we always like to do, with a great big aloha and God bless you. First and foremost, we are a prayer ministry, so you can download this You Pray app. You can find it at your app store, an iPhone, Android, and when you can download this app, it allows you to submit prayer requests directly to Silent Unity, where you can view many meditations, affirmations, and leave your prayer requests. There's many ways that you can share your prayer requests. Silent Unity is that app. You can call the church at 808-322-0885 and or send us an email, unityofkona@gmail.com. Then put in prayer requests and we'll pray over them here. And then send them on down to Silent Unity, where their vigils continue for 30 consecutive days, prayers. And so it's the power of prayer. Here in the back of the sanctuary, we also have the prayer request forms in the prayer request box. So please fill out a prayer request. We'll pray over them here and then send them on to Silent Unity. We all know the power of prayer, so let's utilize these tools that we do have. Excuse me. I got a tickle this morning. I think the singing tickled my throat. A few more announcements. Congratulations again to Patrick Thompson. Thank you, Patrick. He's our team member of the month. Loving service, devotion, our ministry. We are so blessed to have Patrick here at the church, and as he greatly contributes his time, talent, and experiences here with the Kona, Unity of Kona Ohana. And he always shines as a bright light for everybody to see, and we are grateful for the spirit of for Patrick. Thank you so much, Patrick, for your willingness to serve. And scheduled next Sunday is our healing service at noon. So it's the second service. I'm going to be trying to do some audio with this healing service so we can get it out for you guys. And so it's like new technology, trying to move things outside. So if there's a few hiccups, which there might be, we're just going to go with the flow. But it's all about the healing light, energy, sound healing, done with the sound singing bowls, and the Reiki healing. We'll have a couple Reiki healers on site. So please feel free to come by and join us. It will be done outside so we can maintain the social distancing. Excuse me. So now, again, please consider becoming a contributor, supporting your time, talent, and treasures here with the church. Spiritual community needs your input. We welcome team members for singing, playing music, also reading the daily word, platform assistance, as well as greeters and audio visual. If you have any interest in helping in any of these areas, we appreciate the intent. Please give us an email, unityofkona@gmail.com, subject line team members. Or give us a call at the church. That's 808-322-0885. We are currently staying the course with our Sunday services, following all required guidelines and social distancing. Seating arrangements, properly wearing the mask, covering the nose, taking temperatures, obtaining the signed release forms, and requesting that all social distancing be taken outside of the church. And we appreciate you all bearing with us through these difficult times as we navigate these challenges. The board also reserves the right to make any necessary changes as the situation may change. So look forward to getting together with more people in the church, and we are open, so please come and fill this sanctuary. We have plenty of seats available. And for, let's see, please join us again on the Sunday Facebook Live service, but it's also recorded on Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, and find us on the Facebook Live also. So the Zoom will be a meeting, not a virtual social hour here after service. The Zoom link will be provided into the Facebook page in the comment sections near the end of the service. So please join us for that. We got things happening. As I'd also like to announce our speaker for today. Our speaker today is Larry Harrell. So thank you, Larry, right over here. So Larry was not raised in a religious home. His family visited various churches, but never really found what they were seeking. So it is not until he moved to Alaska when he was 18 and he became part of the quasi-Pentecostal group, and he got his first taste of religion. In time, however, and through the series of traumatic life events, he became disillusioned with the teachings and gave up on religion altogether, until he met his wife, Lisa. Lisa is a lifelong seeker of truth, and inspired by her insatiable hunger to know God, Larry accompanied her on her quest, which in time led them to unity. Well, here they are both found what they have been looking for and have been students of truth ever since. Larry has no official titles or degrees, but he has lived many lives in this lifetime, lives filled with both wild and mundane adventures, well, which have taught him many lessons. He has graduated with a master's in gratitude. His mission is to share his joy and love. Excuse me. His mission is to share his joy and love of life with every living being and spread the message that we are God, and we, all fully awake and remember that, we will again be one with God. And so with this, I'd like to say thank you, Larry, for coming in for us today as we get ready for our special service. And with the announcements, introductions, I believe I'm ready for the daily word. And I've asked Kayla to come up and do our daily word for us today. Thank you, Kayla.
All right, our daily word today is let go and let God. If I feel unsure of the next step in any situation, I let go and I let God. I don't walk away from difficulty or try to force resolutions. Instead, I release my tight mental grip on problems and I open myself to solutions. I let go of my ego's desire for control and my need to bring about specific outcomes. I believe there are solutions and remedies beyond what my mind can conceive. I yield to possibilities. I trust the indwelling divine presence, just as I would trust a mentor. Letting go and letting God means creating space for dynamic, creative energy of spirit to inspire and surprise me. Divine love, wisdom, and understanding fuel my thoughts, express through my words, and guide me in all ways. Teach me your ways, O Lord, that I may walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart to reserve your name. Psalm 86:11. And together, our daily word, Let go and let God. Thank you.
Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so very, very, very much. And now is the time in our service where we visualize the sanctuary. So find yourself comfortable in your space for just a moment as we take this time to visualize the sanctuary and the sanctuary of your soul. Feel the loving energy of those around you flowing in and through you. See that loving energy flowing around every person, every being on this earth and in this world. And if you know of anyone in your life or in this world in need of prayer, see them in the center of this most beautiful heart. As we say together our prayer for protection. For the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Thank you, God. We have a little music from Larry now. Thank you, Larry.
This is a song I wrote based on my interpretation of the Lord's Prayer. I call upon the holiness inside me and recognize the divinity within. I am ready for Spirit to reign over me. My expression of the great I am. Let my inner flame light up the world. Let me live as though this moment's all I have. Forgive myself and others so that I'll at last be free and never turn away from what I know I am to be. Fear shall never rule the world in which I dwell, for wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
And as we come into time of meditation, we'll just hold these things, these thoughts of love, and God is, and let go and let God. Get comfortable into your seats as we make the movement towards our inner space. As you take a deep breath, feel that loving energy flowing in and through you, coming in to fill your lungs. Exhaling the gratitude and the joy. As you inhale the love, exhale the gratitude, and a big inhale. All the love of God. Hold it for a moment so your body can absorb this love. And exhale with the gratitude of being right here, right now. And as you inhale the love, feel the tingle coming in through the energy into the soles of your feet, your connection to your Mother Earth. You exhale the gratitude out through your crown. And as it moves through you, through the breath. For it's the breath we get our energy. We accept as much as we are willing to take. As you feel the bottoms of your feet start to tingle, as you inhale the love, the tingling moves up into your ankles. Every cell of your feet and your ankles are now tingling in the love. And as you exhale the gratitude, it moves up towards your knees, to your calves, every cell of your being. As it moves through with the gratitude for the love, exhaling, it moves up. And it moves up into our thighs and into our calves, our hips. Our whole body starts to tingle. Through the breath, we absorb the light of God, the mana, the prana, the energy of life. Inhaling the love, feel it fill your solar plexus, your being, your intuitive centers. Knowing that the love only works with the gratitude, the fullness of the breath. Inhale the love, exhale the gratitude. For you are a child of God. Your intuitive knowing, your solar plexus, tingles with the knowledge of the love that you're sharing, coming up with the next breath towards your heart center. Love. Hold it for a moment. Exhale the gratitude. And as you connect with the Spirit above with your gratitude, oh, thank you, great Spirit, for this love we absorb from our mother. Inhale the love. Exhale the gratitude. Feel it welling up into your chest as your whole being fills with the breath of love. Hold it for a moment as we exhale the gratitude. The energy moves through our throat. To be able to speak what is yours to be spoken, what is yours to know, must be spoken. Through the throat, we share our love through our voice. With gratitude, we exhale, allowing the loving energy to come through the soles of our feet as we inhale the love of our mother and exhale the gratitude of the Father. A big inhale of love, Mother, filling your whole being with light and love. Towards your third eye, you see the Spirit that is within you. Connecting Mother, Father, Mother, Father, God within us. As we hold this thought in the moment right now of breath into our third eye, visions of light and love fill our minds, and our crown chakra explodes in gratitude. As we say thank you, God, in this moment, to just sit in this silence. The moment we breathe in the breath of life, the love of God, the moment we exhale, are these moments of life, love, cherished right now, right here in this breath. There is no past, there is no future. There's just love. Breathing love together in unison is a prayer. Tenfold is the power of prayers together. Tenfold is the love that we share in this moment. So it is. And as you move back into this moment of now, well, thank you, Larry, for your service today. Thank you, Larry.
Good morning. Okay, good morning. Well, good morning. I'm. You can hear me now? All right, good. Okay, well, my name's Larry Harrell. I wrote out a whole service and practiced, and what I discovered is that memory is not my strong suit. So, so I'm just going to talk to you a little bit, tell you a little bit about the songs I'm going to sing. This is going to be a sermon and song. I don't talk a lot publicly, but I make a lot of noise. So anyway, we'll get through this, and hopefully you'll find something in one of the songs that maybe touches something somewhere for you and moves you closer to where you're going. I've got my mission in life is to spread the word that we are here to help each other find our true selves. That's my whole mission, and I hope to use music to do that. I hope it helps along the way, and so anyway, we are one. That's my belief, and when we all finally realize it, it'll be game over. Bingo, hit the jackpot, and we'll quit all this divisive stuff that's going on these days and just move on from here. Anyway, I'm going to do some songs that I wrote. The first one is called "The Light of God," and it talks a little bit about this yearning desire that's in us to go back to our source. We're all the light of God, and the light of God is in us. And when we focus on that, we're going in the right direction. So anyway, this is called "The Light of God." By the way, I will tell you this: my wife Lisa. You can find this on YouTube with her singing it a lot prettier than what I sing it. So I invite you to look her up. The last name, make sure you spell the last name right. It's Herral with no D, because there's another Lisa Harrell that's an impersonator of my wife, I guess. That adds a D on the end of her name. But anyway, I'm going to try this, and we'll see how that goes. Longer than anybody can remember, back to a time that seems so long ago. We've been trying to get back to what we are and satisfy a yearning soul. The light of God is shining bright inside you. Close your eyes if you really want to
see. There's a path of light inside, waiting there to guide you and take you back to what you long to be. As we set out on our journey inward through familiar places we have never seen, led by love that calls us onward into the light of God in you and me. The light of God is shining bright inside you. Close your eyes if you really want to see. There's a path of light inside, waiting there to guide you and take you back to what you long to be. As we set out on our journey inward to familiar places we're yearning for. Why, thank you. I have to remember to do this. I got two different microphones, and they're set different. I'm not supposed to talk into this one. I'm supposed to talk into this one, sing into that one. So, Lord, help me if I get confused. Anyway, next song I'm going to do is called A Drop of Water. And it's sort of an analogy of how we are like water. I'm sure you've heard lots of different examples of ways that we're like water. This one, anyway, is just sort of a fun little song to take us in the direction of all being together on the same path, going the same place, because, once again, we truly are one. That's where we're headed. So anyway, here we go. Let's try this, A Drop of Water. Take that off. And if I have any train wrecks along the way or forget the words or whatever like I did on the last one, just forgive me. This is my first shot at one of these sermons and songs, so we're just working it out as we go. Be gentle with me. I'm like a wave sailing out on the ocean. I can change myself anytime I take a notion if I just calm down and settle back into the sea. I'm no different than the other sons and daughters. We're all little waves and God is the water. He's just expressing himself as you and me. And we're the part of God that's showing, the part that all the others see. Don't forget that what's inside you is all you really need to be. I'm a little drop of water in a cloud in the sky. One day I start falling and I think I might die, but I land in a puddle with some other drops just like me. Some other drops join us and we all start flowing. We're drawn toward something without any of us knowing where or why or how or what's to be. But we're the part of God that's showing, others see. Don't forget that what's inside you is all you really need to be. I've been known to change like the weather on a cold winter day. I float like a feather on a breeze that carries me gently through the air. I feel myself melting as the sun beats down, when the spring wakes up the little seeds in the ground. It reminds me that wherever I am, God is always there. But we're the part of God that's showing, the part that all the others see. Don't forget that what's inside you is all you really need to be. I'm like a wave and God is the ocean. I can change myself anytime I take a notion, if I just calm down and settle back into the sea. I thank you. Anyway, okay, what am I doing next? Oh, God had a little idea. The name of this song is God Had a Little Idea. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll tell you the story of how I wrote this song. It's different than any other song I've ever written. I heard this in my sleep, in my dreams, with a little girl's voice singing it. And I don't do a very good little girl's voice anymore, used to. But anyway, I just was the stenographer on this one. I got up and wrote it down. It was pretty well complete when I got out of bed. And so anyway, this is about us. And where do I do that? God had a little idea, and the world started changing. There were atoms rearranging, and something magically appeared that had never been before, and it opened up the door to a new way of being, a new way of seeing things in ways that had never been seen. God had a little idea, it was me. God had a little idea, and from his imagination came a beautiful creation that otherwise wouldn't be here. So without a hesitation, he designed a new sensation. He needed something different, unique, and magnificent for something that he wanted to do. God had a little idea, it was you. He knew right away he would make it more than a random collection of cells, a special place where he would dwell, a brand new way of expressing himself. God had a little idea, and he never doubted whether he should put it all together. So he gathered it all right here, and instantly began to assemble a new plan that had lots of little pieces, several grandpas, moms, and nieces, and he held it all together with love. God had a little idea, it was us. He had a thought, and this whole world began. Don't worry, it'll all work out the way he planned, 'cause God had a little idea, and he never doubted whether he should put it all together. So he gathered it all right here, and instantly began to assemble a new plan that had lots of little pieces, several grandpas, moms, and nieces, and he held it all together with love. God had a little idea, it was us. Oh, there's lots of little pieces, there's grandpas, moms, nieces, and he holds us all together with love. God had a little idea, it was us. Well, thank you. Thank you. Just a fun song. The point of this is hopefully something that I sing or say or do today will maybe stir something inside your heart, in your touch that little something inside, and help you connect with others. That's my whole wish in this thing, just to make people love each other totally, and like I said, quit seeing the divisiveness, and let's just all be one. All right, this song, sometimes I call it the pot roast song, because when I wrote this song, I'm supposed to be, I knew I'd get confused sooner or later. Anyway, when I wrote this song, my wife, I was just sitting around the house picking on a guitar, and my wife was making pot roast. And I don't know, she didn't have carrots or onions or something that she needed for this pot roast. And she said, I'm going to run to the store. You make sure that doesn't burn. Just stir it once while I'm gone, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. We only lived like 4 minutes from the store tops. And so she takes off, and I started writing this song. And so I wrote this song, came back, and the first thing, she came through the door. I said, hey, I wrote a song. She said, did the pot roast burn? I said, no, I had stirred it. And she said, oh, okay, well, then let's hear the song. So anyway, so I played this silly song. But anyway, this is kind of making fun of myself a little bit, and how things change in your outlook as time goes by. I started re-evaluating all of the things that I used to believe in the past. And I think it's a gas to think that I used to believe that heaven was a place in the sky where this big old guy kept track of all the mistakes that I've ever made. But now I'm starting to believe heaven is a place inside of me. Well, I've been contemplating the exasperating way that the words some people say make you feel. Don't they seem unreal to you? But I've been a little disoriented, trying to be something that somebody else thought I should be. But now I'm free from all of that, 'cause I'm starting to believe heaven is a place inside of me. Now I know that God's in heaven, and Spirit is God inside of me. And when I calculate the sum of it all, it's really pretty easy to see. I've got a new solution that'll end the confusion of beliefs that were holding me back. Now I'm headed down the right track, and I know that the Spirit inside of me has never ever lied to me. The voice of God is calling me back. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to believe heaven is a place inside of me. Yes, I'm starting to believe there's a little bit of heaven right here inside of me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think that's getting close. I'm gonna wrap this up with one last song that I was taking a class with Reverend Levitt Thomas from Honolulu, and it was called The Eye of the Storm. It's on a book by Gary Simmons, and anyway, something in it kind of just stirred something in me, and so I wrote this song. And the point of this is that we have to remember, we have to truly remember and make a conscious effort to recognize that Christ in each other, and know that we are one. There's every voice in the media seems to be trying to divide us into different groups, and there's all these different groups. I mean, we can be conservative or liberal, Democrat, Republican, vaxxers, anti-vaxxers, Muslim, Jew, Christian, it doesn't matter. Somebody's trying to drive a wedge between us, to separate us, to label us and put us. And the truth of the whole thing is all that isn't going to matter in the long run, in the big picture. What's going to matter is that we are one. We are the same. And the sooner we get a grasp on that and hang on to that and start loving each other like we're intended to, the sooner we can do that, the sooner it's, like I said, game over. We'll get the golden ring, we win. But anyway, this song is called The Eye of the Storm, and it's about that.
Looks like trouble's brewing, that's what everybody says. Battle lines are being drawn, won't be long, I guess. The time has come to choose your side. Someone must be wrong if someone's right. But what if on the other hand we choose love? The bravest man I've ever known, I never met at all. They said that in the face of death he stood alone and tall. And when they mocked and tortured him, he forgave all of them. In spite of all they'd done, he chose love. Let me be the peace I want to see. Let the change I want begin with me. In everything I do, I know I have to make a choice. Get caught up in the shouts and screams, or hear that small, still voice. The storm is raging all around, but where I stand is sacred ground. 'Cause right here in the eye of the storm, I choose love. The storm is raging all around, but where I stand is sacred ground. 'Cause right here in the eye of the storm, I choose love. Sing it with me. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Larry. What an honor and a blessing it is to have you and your beautiful music and sharing your time and talents. We just really appreciate you. Another round for Larry. Thank you. Yeah. Because we all choose love. We wouldn't be here. It's all about the love that we share, and through music, he shares his love and inspiration, and I truly feel inspired. Now is the time for our Offertory Blessings. So it's the time in our service where we collect your tithes and offerings in support of this ministry. There are many ways that you can make your donation, which we are abundantly grateful. And they're going to appear up here on the screen. And for those attending the service, the tithing bowl is on the back table in the back of the sanctuary. So if you'd like to please hold your gifts in your hands at this moment and join me in the Offertory Prayer on the screen. For divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. And so it is.
This is just a happy little song, and it's called, the name of the song is A Happy Little Song. Here's a happy little song that'll take whatever's wrong and turn it all around. Make a smile that a frown's been storing. Make you feel like a king, make your happy bells ring. You'll forget about your cares like a bird in the air, you're soaring. Like a wizard with a wand or a frog in a pond, like a puppy with a toy or a French girl and boy, bonjour. Just a happy little song that is meant to make you smile. 'Cause a smile is a doorway to the laughter in your heart. Once you open that door, there's a whole lot more. This is only a start. A smile is a doorway to all the love that you hold. It's a key to your pleasure, a little hidden treasure, more precious than gold. Like the laughter of a child or an old lady smile at an old man's grin, 'cause she smiled back at him, he's scoring. And it made him young again and acting on a whim. He asked her out with him, and she's sure that it won't be boring. Like a mother as she lies with her baby at her side, and she smiles as he sighs and looks into her eyes, adoring. Just a happy little song that is meant to make you smile. 'Cause a smile is a doorway to the laughter in your heart. Once you open that door, there's a whole lot more. This is only a start. A smile is a doorway to all the love that you hold. It's a key to your pleasure, a little hidden treasure, more precious than gold. It's a key to your pleasure, a little hidden treasure, more precious than gold. Thank you.
It's the key to it all. Thank you, Larry. Thank you for your love and your times, your talents, and sharing your music and your message. As we come together now to bless these offerings, we know that through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. And we now dedicate and consecrate these gifts to do your will and your work in this ministry, in our lives, and in our community. And so it is. Amen. Well, it's time to close up our ceremonies and service with the closing songs, Let There Be Peace on Earth and Aloha Oi. And in closing, I'd like to thank everybody and ask you to join back. Tune in next week. Feel free on the Facebook Live, Twitch, LinkedIn. Check out the YouTube videos of Unity Church of Kona. And the service will remain viewable on the live Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Next Sunday, we have guest speaker, Reverend Indria Grace. And her topic is Zeal to Zealot. how to live life out loud, moving from place you're doing to the place of being, and as a part of learning to step fully into the powers and walk our talk. Musician next week will be Joe Conti. And so please join us again after the service for the virtual hour, and the Zoom link is now provided on the comment section. And so let's get our singers on board as we do our closing songs. A big circle, everybody, as we hold the light for the week.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Well, let's see if we can keep the music in our hearts and our spirits throughout the week and throughout the love that we share. Keep this joy in your spirit, and we'll move on till we see you again with Aloha Oi.
Aloha oi, aloha oi, eke ona ona no i kalipo. One fond embrace, aloha yao, until we meet again.
Hui ho and aloha.
Aloha.
Have a fabulous week, everybody. Thank you and for joining us. Hey, Larry, you got a little extra music to close out with?
Oh, I can do something.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
We'll see. Oh yeah, there we go. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, down, in and out, back and forth, and round and round. And I have found, no matter where I go, I know I'm heaven bound. I've been right, I've been wrong. I've been right, wrong, weak and strong, short and long, but all along I have found, no matter where I go, I know I'm heaven bound. On a bright sunny morning or a stormy night, the light I follow is just as bright, and it leads me to the promised land. 'Cause the Father done told me that His kingdom is at hand, and I'm heaven bound. I'm heaven bound. Heaven bound. I'm heaven bound. I'm heaven bound. Heaven bound. Heaven bound. Heaven bound. Now the reincarnation verse. I've been a Muslim, I've been a Jew, I've been a Taoist and a Buddhist and a Christian and a Hindu too. And I have found, no matter what I
am heaven bound. Yeah, I'm heaven bound. I'm heaven bound.